Rihanna's here to cash a check. She's here to steal my wallet. I don't know how I'm gonna get away, but my account is drowning. Hey! How do I keep buying Fenty stuff? Like, how does Fenty keep creeping its way back in my house? How? So you're telling me that I have a hydrating foundation knowing good and well my skin is oily and I still bought it? I don't need hydration, guys. That's not something my skin needs, but I bought it because it's Fenty, okay? And I also bought it because some of y'all wanted me to. How am I gonna get on PR? Because I'm buying everything. The fact that I don't even need a hydrating foundation and I still bought this, it screams makeup addict, and I have a problem. Hey guys, it's Bree. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here to talk to you about none other than Fenty Beauty. Y'all know I got a problem with Fenty. Like, me and Fenty, we do this thing like every time she comes out with products. It's a very toxic relationship where my account suffers and their account grows because I'm drawn to their products. I probably need some sort of therapy so that I can actually master this, because there's no reason why. Why did I buy a hydrating foundation and I don't need a hydrating foundation? Is there any other oily person that's thinking about buying this foundation knowing good and well that you don't like hydrating foundations? Aside from the fact that I have a makeup addiction and a Fenty Beauty addiction, I'm here to just tell you guys about how this foundation performs on oily skin. I really don't think that this foundation is for us, but at the end of the day, who doesn't want to feel included in a launch? Duh. We already have the original formula and that works best for me, okay? Like, it's my favorite. It's one of my favorites. So as you guys can see, my face is definitely sitting, okay? I look really good right now. I'm gonna be giving you guys a wear test and demo today. I'm expecting to get extremely oily throughout the day, and if I don't get oily throughout the day, then Rihanna, then you just play too much, and I don't know how your formulas are created, and I don't know how you're doing it and why you're doing it, but it's greatness. This is the packaging for the new foundation. This is the outside packaging. It looks the same as any other Fenty product. And this is the new foundation carton. I see a lot of people really like this packaging because it's travel friendly, but if I'm being dead honest with y'all and just sharing my opinion, I really don't like this packaging. I prefer the glass bottle. It just feels a little bit more luxe and I feel like I'm getting more for my money. This to me just seems more BB cream-ish. It doesn't seem foundation-ish to me. So that's just me. I don't dislike the packaging, but I don't love the packaging, okay? So that's just my 2 cents. The foundation comes in the same 50 shades that it was previously released in with the original foundation, so you should be able to go to the store and just pick up your match if you already have one. I will say, from going to the store today and comparing my foundation shades, my 385, which is the one that I just reviewed a few months ago, that shade in the hydrating formula was slightly lighter than the original formula. So I did not pick up 385 in this foundation. I went with 390. 390 definitely was a closer match. They're definitely pretty orange when you first apply them, but I was able to make it work with some concealer today to balance it out. But I would have been a little bit more happy if I was able to get 385, but that's okay. You know, I'm still cute. The foundation retails for $35, which is, I feel like, a good price. It's not, you know, it's not breaking the bank, but it's also not cheap either. $35 for a foundation that's 1.08 fluid ounces is, I think, a reasonable price. I'm gonna stop talking and I'm gonna get into the foundation demo. After we do the demo, I'm gonna come back in with some check-ins and show you guys how it's wearing throughout the day. And then, yeah, let me know if you're gonna pick it up. We're gonna go ahead and get into the demo right now. All right, guys, so all I have done so far is my eyebrows. I'm gonna start with the Beauty Elixir from Caudalie, and I just wanna give my face a little bit of refreshment since this is a moisturizing foundation. Ooh, feels so good. Ooh, it kind of burns my eyes a little bit though. You kind of gotta like, you gotta keep your eyes closed for a while because it stings the eye a little bit. Shit. Now I'm gonna use my mini version of the Fenty Beauty primer. This is the original primer. Here we are, all alone. It's you and me, privacy. If you guys check out my last Fenty foundation review, I reviewed the foundation when they came out with extra shades, and I went with the shade 385. So 385 to me was a little bit too neutral, but I like the shade on me. I would have preferred if it was a little bit more warm. And then 390 is like very, very orangey. So when I was in the store today and I was deciding between 385 and 390, and I definitely wasn't about to buy two foundations to mix because I'm not about that life. I'm not gonna do that. 385 in the hydrating foundation was just a little bit lighter than the regular foundation, and 390 was definitely more of a closer match. I'd rather have my foundation just be a little bit deeper than a little bit lighter, you know, because that casket sharp look is not a thing. We don't like that around here, okay? See how this works? Okay. This version of 385 seems less orange than the original foundation, which is a good thing. Because the original 385, no, I'm sorry, the original 390 is super, super orange. Well, never mind, it's still kind of orange. Still kind of, yeah, never mind. Just kidding, guys, it still looks pretty orange to me. If it was a little bit less of that orange undertone, I would be really happy with this, but it's just a little bit too much. I did one pump over here. I did like pretty much one pump over here. I did a half a pump, and then a light pump on my forehead. And I feel like I'm not getting very much coverage right now. So I'm definitely gonna go in with a second layer. It smells just like any other Fenty product. It's got that like baby wipe smell. I look kind of orange, don't I, y'all? It kind of makes me wish I would have got 385, but I know that shade by itself was not going to work out for me. So I had to make a decision. I don't have an exact match in the Fenty foundation, but I love how the original wears, and that's why it's like my favorite foundation. Here's my face with the foundation freshly applied. It definitely has a very, very nice hydrated look. It looks like natural skin. I don't feel like my face looks overly shiny. It just has like a really nice glow from within. The shade is another story. I'm gonna get past that. It is what it is. It's not my best match. I could see how somebody with dry skin would really, really love this. Also, it doesn't feel like I have anything on my face, which is a plus. It's very, very lightweight. The formula is thinner. It's not a very thick consistency, and it seems like I can build it up and still feel comfortable. I'm gonna just do a little bit more right here, a little bit more there. Still not covering any of my beauty marks, but it's layering nicely. I still can see my beauty marks peeking through, so this is definitely not a full coverage foundation. I think it's gonna give you about medium coverage at most, and yeah, that's about it. So light to medium coverage. I'm gonna go in now with my Fenty Pro Filt'r Concealer, and I use the shade 370. I'm gonna use this concealer to really brighten up my under eye, because it's definitely a little bit deep all around. I'm gonna add some highlight to my nose, highlight on my forehead as well. And I'm gonna highlight the chin area today. I'll just do a little bit around my mouth. So I just finished blending the concealer over the foundation, and I feel like the concealer blended beautifully over the foundation. I didn't have any issues. I feel like everything is kind of like really smooth. Since the foundation is hydrating, I think it provides a really smooth base for the concealer to blend out. I feel like if I wanted to use matchsticks under my eyes, which I never really do because I feel like that is so dry, even matchsticks over this foundation would blend out really nicely. And you guys should be able to tell that the concealer definitely did brighten up the complexion a bit so that I don't look so orange. Moving on, I'm going to be taking my matchstick in the shade Truffle. And y'all know I love matchsticks for contouring. I'm gonna go ahead and contour right under my cheekbones. I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of contour around the forehead, just a little bit. And I'm gonna do a little bit on the side of my nose today as well. That blends really well over the foundation. And I did not set this area in my face. I literally just set underneath my eyes, so it's still blending out nicely. Honestly, I think the matchstick probably blends out a little bit better over this foundation as opposed to the original, because the original formula is so much drier and it, you know, dries down pretty quickly. This matchsticks formula on top of the hydrating foundation is just a little bit easier to blend. Now I'm going to be going in with my Cocoa Nutty bronzer, and I'm going to use that just to warm up the face a little bit, right above where I applied the contour shade. Now for blush, I'm gonna go ahead and use a MAC blush because Fenty is playing games and they still haven't dropped their blushes yet, and we're sick of your shit. Go ahead and release the blushes, Rihanna. We don't have time to keep waiting, okay? We just want the blushes now so I can stop using this. And now for highlighter, I'm gonna use the Fenty Sandcastle highlighter, and it's like a really nice icy pewter shade. It's gonna give me a nice little highlight, a nice little bling bling. I'm actually really shocked that I like this foundation. So far, I think it's performed really well in the application process. So I'm pleased so far. I'm gonna go ahead and do my eye look, and I'm gonna come right back and give you guys my final thoughts. This is the completed look with the foundation all set down. I finished my eyes. Everything is looking good. If y'all wanna see this eye look, because they're looking good. Okay, if y'all want to know what I put on my eyes, I have a whole video that is about to be put up all about the eyes. And if you know me, like you should know me by now, you already know what palette this is, okay? So we're not even gonna play that. For the lips today, I'm pretty sure you guys already know what I put on. Y'all know how I ride. I put on a Stunna lip paint today in the shade Unlocked, and this is my favorite formula of liquid lipstick. It's just, it is what it is. It's pretty. And if y'all haven't seen my Stunna lip paint video about these shades, then y'all should check that out too. I'm not gonna run my mouth too much, okay? I want you guys to see the foundation. I think it looks pretty good. It's been about an hour and a half since I've applied the foundation, so it's just a little bit oily up in this area right here so far, but I think the foundation looks really great. I mean, I think I'm looking pretty good. Later on, I'll come back on camera, let you guys know my final thoughts about the foundation, but as for right now, this full face of Fenty is looking snatched, okay? Snatched. This is a 5-hour mark check-in, and I can't guarantee that I'm gonna give you guys any more check-ins after this, so don't count on it. I've been outside one time today, and like I wasn't even necessarily outside, but I was like driving around. It's very, very hot outside. It was about 96 degrees today. And other than that, I've been inside just doing little things around the house, not too much. But this is what my face looks like, and it's really not that bad. I expected for it to be a lot more oily than this. Although, you know, all the oils and stuff, like I'm like, it's not my favorite, but it's not as bad as I expected it to be. So as you can see, oils are popping through, they bussin'. It's not too bad though, honestly. Like, it's really just in the T-zone area where I'm oily, my typical oily spots. But I feel like, you know, for a hydrating foundation on an oily girl, this is not bad wear at all. I'm gonna go ahead and take my honey setting powder from Fenty, and I'm just gonna set around my nose and try to get some of that shine out of there. Also gonna apply some on my forehead as well to take some of that shine away. And I feel like after I do this, I should look pretty brand new. So, what do we think? Y'all think that kind of soaked up some of the moisture? Because I feel like it kind of did. Also, just so you guys know, I have had the lipstick on for the same amount of time, and I've had lunch, and the lipstick still hasn't budged. So that's why Stunna lip paints are my favorite. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Maybe one day Fenty will recognize your girl and they'll see like I'm a longtime supporter of them. Like, come on now, recognize a girl. Give me a little shout out on Fenty or something, you know? No, for real though, like seriously, Fenty, why haven't y'all noticed me yet? Have you seen my gloss bomb video? Have you seen the video? This wraps it up for today's video. Let me know in the comment section whether or not you plan on buying this foundation. Let me know if you are oily, if you are a normal skin girl, if you dry. I wanna know, okay? Cause your girl's oily and I did this for us. I took one for the team today. I'm about to go out in this hot Atlanta sun and there's a possibility that my face is gonna melt. And it's for you. If you are planning on picking this foundation up, or if you already have, let me know in the comments. Also, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. I really appreciate everybody that's joining my channel and subscribing. I love y'all. I see y'all. And share the video. I mean, if y'all really like me and y'all want me to, like, you know, reach more of the masses, share the videos, okay? Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.